1,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go. EA Sports. First and 10.
Like zero. Zero's down, 90 down, 40. Score!
From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to air one out right away. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Here we go. Hey, mayday. Diamond.
Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Like 54. 29's down, 22 Rita.
Out of the shotgun, Levis.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
On loss of 7, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Eagles are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Shotgun run now with Walker. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Giants. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Shaheed in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Green. Like 5-4. Like 5-4. Set.
Here's Levis. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down.
Like 46. Like 0 down. 90 down. 49 Rita. Troy. Set.
Here's Levis to throw. That's complete. It's Waddle. So a big. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
22 Rita. 22 Linda. 22 Lips. Panda.
To throw is Levis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it's Shaheed. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, mayday. Like 49. Diamond.
Levis to throw. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
Hold on, like 90. 54 Rita, what? 49's down, 22 Rita.
They'll send the tight end in motion right.
What?
To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Walker. Whoa! It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. That'll be intercepted. A big hole. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 2nd down, Walker. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. Well, they hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So now this to give themselves a lead here, heading to the half. He gets it to go, and the Giants move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. 20 Rita.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
13.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Here's Walker. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back. And I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That one intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Up the middle they go. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. From the gun, it's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing now from the gun. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll look to throw yet again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And the Giants first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Walker. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. And anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
22 window. Right punt.
The drive will start on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Right 24.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
22 window. Panda.
Levis. He dives, and what a catch! 4th. In motion, it's Waddle. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he will score again. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
Makes the score Eagles 26, Giants 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Diamond! Hey, come on, come on.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Hand up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Levis. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now, Levis. He's going to look downfield once again. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Diamond!
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Levis. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Right 90. Get
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. He'll look to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Take it in right side by the tight end, Johnson. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Mike 0, 29 down, 22 Reed, 20 Rita, and 24 Linda. So that's your team.
Here's Levis. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll take this forward for about 5. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. In motion, it's Waddle. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Hey, Mike 13, Mike 13. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rick. Troy.
They'll go. Here's Levis. That's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. It is 2nd down and 5. Here we go. One final play. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Eagles are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain undefeated.